Good evening, guys. It is Sunday night. Sunday evening. Oh, I'm a little sad. I'm going to work tomorrow. Yes, I do. I just want to sit at home. I get bored after a while, but I got so much to do around here. I don't know how I could be bored. And August is coming. So a lot of the homestead shows and homestead people do like a challenge in August where you have to put up something every day. And it can be as easy as like dehydrating a spice or an herb or doing that. So I try to do them on my days off so I can stay caught up with them because August is going to be here in a couple of weeks. And we've got a lot to get done. I've got a lot of potatoes and onions. The onions look greatish. Put the sprinkler out and put it on. I didn't think you were going to have any milk for me. I milked kind of late. We went fishing this morning. And my husband caught what might have been the monster pike that we were out there. 34 inches. And fat. Just fat as could be. I haven't seen a pike that fat and big ever. So, caught it on his trout pole. He was going for a big trout. He wants a big trout. He wants a 20-inch trout. And so, when he caught it, he goes, "Oh, it feels good." And I'm like, "Really?" And so then it started taking out the line. And so we knew it was a big fish. And I didn't know what it was for sure until he got it up to towards the canoe. Of course, it's pulling us all over the lake too. I told him, I said, "You just let it pull us. You just let us drag us around. Let it drag us around the lake for a while. Tire it out." So we're going to pickle it. So the first step of pickling is you have to cut up the fillets and stuff, and then you got to freeze them for 48 hours in case it's got any parasites because you're pickling. So then I made fish stock with the rest of the body. That finally finished. So this week I made fish stock, beef stock, and I canned some beef. If I could find a good deal on chicken breasts, I would can a bunch of chicken. I wonder if Gordon's gets it in the big 40-pound boxes and see how much that would cost. It's nice having and I smoked some trout today. I forgot because it's still sitting in the smoker. It hasn't completely cooled off yet. That's nice to eat with crackers. I like to mix it with some cream cheese and make like a dip. You almost got it. Oh, honey. Hey. You're really stepping up your milk production here, Mama. Yeah. Is that really good hay you're eating? Oh! Did you get it in there? I don't think you did. Don't think you did. I think you're okay. I don't like that when you do that. I don't like that at all. You see? The bowl. Mama don't like that. I know you're the mom. I don't like that. You be bad, Billy. Got to spank you. To spank you. I spank you. Oh, we're so concerned. I spank you. Are you all done? I don't know that you're empty back here. Are you empty? Not very empty, Missy. Stop that. Are you bored? Did you roll your eyes? Found a recipe. It's called clotted milk. It just sounds absolutely disgusting. Clotted is what blood does. I don't know. Although cheese is like, you know, I still didn't make any cheese. I think cheese making is a winter thing because there's just, as we start to go further, so I made the strawberry jelly, so I have strawberry jelly, and I already canned some smoked trout. Oh my God, you ate all that corn. Oh, you were hungry. Is that why you were stepping around being a butt? Don't be listening to your sister telling you stories about how she misbehaves and gets away with it, okay? Don't be listening to her. Don't be doing it. Yeah, you're so sweet. So come on, let me put you away. Then I'll come back and get the camera. No, turkey lurkey. So anyway, yes, the busy season is going to be here before we know it. And like the busy season is like seriously the busy season. We have tons and tons of things to get done. This morning she gave me almost a full half gallon of milk. Of course I milked her later. So it'd been a few hours. There we go. Put the lids on these to keep the critters away. Would you like some? Here. There you go. Awesome. Make sure you eat it all so you don't leave anything laying around. I'll take you out to look at my hay, babe. My hay. My hay. My hay. Hay is really nice hay. Sorry, I'll get that out of your way in just 2 seconds. Alright. I'm going to turn the lights off when I leave because I'm hopefully not coming back because lately the geese have not been going in when they're supposed to be going in. And then they start screaming. So I have to run out and go get them because they're stupid. Snakes over here anymore? And the snakes. This is my new pile. It dumped off more, which is great. Should be dry. No more snakies today. That's where they were. Some people are like, no, thank you. Like, they're gardener snakes. They don't hurt anybody. And I just noticed these are like pin cherries. I think they're called pin cherries. I ate a couple. They're not as tasteful. Well, okay, I still don't have my taste buds never really came back from COVID, along with my sense of smell. But that tree looks like it's dead. It needs to come down on the other side because our property line goes back behind that. And I look like a bear den. That's where I've been. That's all horse poop that is like 4 years old, 5 years old. So I've been using that for my garden. So I've been steadily digging in, and as you can see, it's sunken on the left-hand side. So when that's all done, I don't know what I'm going to do. But look at here. Look at my hay. Hey, this will last me an entire year as long as I get rid of some goats. Yeah. It's really nice hay. Super duper nice. These are old hay feed bags. When they would get their feed in these big huge bags. So I'm not sure what to do with them. I don't know if I should throw them away. They must have some use. Maybe I can look it up on the internet and see if there's any use. And then there's this stuff just needs to be cleaned up here. Clean up some of it. That plywood I'm supposed to be using for my hay things. There's the boat and the canoe. And fencing. I need to take that to that reed metal place. I'm not going to use them. They're all used up. I might take these off though, if I can get them off. I need to dig it out and see what else in there. There's another piece of wood that would work too for the goats. And there's some scrap lumber. Get that all taken care of. That'll be nice. I had 2 pallets that I didn't use. Way in the back. It's my husband's new toy. Is new. He was like, I wondered what that was, that black thing. He said, then I realized it's the cover that I haven't used at all. I said, oh, you'll use it this winter when you're not using it. But you mow every week, so. He's pretty good about maintaining stuff when he takes care of it. So, best canoe ever. That flat end on the back means that we can stick a little motor on it, a little battery operated. Freaking mosquito was biting my finger, like on the tip of my finger. Blood-sucking buggers. Anyway, so yeah, best canoe ever because we take that canoe all over the place and we put that little motor on it, a little motor in it, and we can go up rivers and stuff so we can get to places where other people really can't get and stay. Although it gets pretty low in the water and we've got me and him and the big tackle box and then we got a battery and we got the fish finder and then we've got the minnows. Gets a little lower and we're like, oh, as long as we're careful. We won't. Yeah, see another thing that's coming up soon, busy season? Birds. You guys have food. Don't come running up. No. I don't know what it is lately, but the mosquitoes, when they've been going to bite, it's been hurting. My skin's getting old and tight. So, alright. I chopped down all these raspberries last year. And then they came back. After I was going to put a new bed in here, flower bed. And I just came up through it. But they look really, really healthy. So I shoved some potatoes in there. Potatoes are doing great in there. I don't know if I need to start mounding them. So we will see. And I don't know what flower that is over there. It's pretty, that really yellow, the pink one. I don't know what it is. I should clean all this out. Yeah, I should. Yeah. I was over here earlier. These roses smell so yummy. And I cut that branch off so that it'd get more sun in here. And eventually I'm going to take down this tree. I just haven't gotten to it. So when I do take it down, it'll go into the goat pasture. And they'll eat this all up. This is about the size of that tree I told you that we threw into where there were the neighbors' goats in Washington. And they had a tree this size completely stripped down and eaten in like 25-30 minutes. I ate the bark off of it. They just chowed down on it. And then once this is gone, then there'll be more. I might get that oak tree behind it. Only because it's right under the power lines. I don't know if you can see the power lines there. Yeah, there you can see them. I mean, who does that? So the power company came in and they trimmed it all down. I mean, they maintain it, but still, it's ridiculous to have I like the shade though. I like a little bit of shade. Getting the apple tree out will give it a lot more. And the apples, even though they look like they're yummy, they're not. They're kind of gross. They're kind of gross. There's a tension wire in there, and that's what you're hearing with the chickens, and they run and jump on it. So, well, there's some more of that real light yellow rose. Yep. I cleaned all this out this weekend. I don't remember what day that was. Was it Friday? Maybe? There's a little oak tree in there. There's another oak tree there. And there's another one over there. I'd like to grab them, and they're getting to the point where their roots are going to be super duper deep. It's going to be a pain in the tushy trying to get them out. So, I can't remember what that flower is. It's really pretty. It's pink. I'll have to so the seeds are... So the seeds would... watered all of my plants today. And my peach trees popped out. Isn't that pretty? So I moved the hollyhocks around. I'm letting the rose bush go so I can get the rose hips off of it. Because I think I can dehydrate them and then give the rose hips to the horses and the guinea pigs and us in teas. Those Sweet Williams down there, the hot pink was at the bottom by the ground. They were dying at Walmart, and I got like 4 of them for like $1. So I put them all around, and that's the only thing I planted in there. That is the only thing I planted this summer. The hollyhocks come back. That sedum, that red stuff, I planted last summer. There's a yellow one in there too. It was kind of empty last summer, and I found some native perennials. It needs to be watered. I can see that. That's a pumpkin plant. Somebody ate some pumpkins and planted some seeds in there for me. Those yellow, that's calendula. And you got the daisies, the yellow yarrow, milkweed, which I have seen the monarch butterflies in here. I thought I saw her laying an egg, but I have not seen any evidence of a little caterpillar. Which worries me because I don't know if that's enough to feed a caterpillar. But I've been looking. I see where there's other milkweed. I'll just pick it up and take it to more milkweed. Yellow, orange calendula, more of the Sweet Williams. There's a bee balm in there. It's very short, though. I was hoping it would be tall. It's okay where it's at because that sunflower I didn't plant. And these daisies are just, they'll die back, and I'll chop them all down pretty soon. And then there'll be more. There's a weed in there you can see. Yep, and those are short for hollyhocks. So I don't know if they're just stunted or what the deal is, because normally they're that tall, like way up where you can't see. So I want some colorful lilies, not just these yellow ones, yellowy white ones. But some like, I know they come in pink and they come in a reddish color. Yep. All right, well, there's your little tour. I don't know why I gave you another tour, but I gave you a tour. Ooh, isn't this a cute little evergreen tree? Kind of interesting, huh? I snagged that from a walk. It was sitting under where they mow down the road, and it got knocked over. And I thought, oh, maybe I can save that. Mosquitoes. So, you guys have a good night. I will talk to you tomorrow.